been evicted. Thrown off.
Yeah.
Too naughty.
Too much partying.
Yeah. We were evicted from Henley.
Oh yeah. Oh, we were chucked out of Henley.
Chucked out of Henley. Honestly, I don't think we're that bad. Good morning.
Morning.
And as you see, the heat wave has subsided and it's now drizzling.
Still warm.
It's still warm, it's not cold at all. So last episode we moored up at Goring, and then from there we went to Henley. Moored up quite easily at Henley.
There's so much room.
Yeah, and just while we're on the subject of Henley, there we met some of our subscribers, Nick and Stuart. So we'd like to give them a shout out. Hi, you two.
And we might see you later on. We
might
know
do.
you went this way.
And thank you so much for showing us around your beautiful Widebeam.
Oh, it's
they have
lovely.
an aqualine, and it was stunning. Very, very nice.
Yeah.
We took some time to do a little bit of exploring in Henley and been back on my research. Found out a few things that we didn't know from before. So it's a big house. It's called a bug.
Had a bug.
Called Whaly Court, and it's the house inspired Toad Hall from Wind in the Willows. And apparently it was the home of Mr. Toad.
Was it?
Yeah.
Like really?
In Wind in the Willows, yeah.
Oh.
Not actual
It didn't have
Toad.
a toad, did it?
No.
Oh.
Well, it might have done. Who knows?
He used to drive around in his car in Henley.
It was put up for sale in 2008, and it went to bid,
All right.
and it sold for 22.5 million.
Wow.
But there's a bit of scandal around that. Something to do with him not quite paying that amount, and then there was a bit of a court battle for 5 million. So
Oh, just the odd five.
yeah,
Oh,
it
what's
was five.
five?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Pocket change, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, and then I thought we've seen Temple Island before, which has got a little thing that looks like a temple, I guess.
suppose that's what it's called.
Temple Island, maybe. It's actually called Whaly Temple. And it belongs to I don't know if it still does, but it belongs to Whaly Court, the house. It was built in 1771 as a fishing lodge
Oh, nice.
for Whaly Court, or Toad Hall. Maybe
Like
little
it.
toadie went across there. And basically it was just a pretty building and a fishing lodge. And you can book Temple Island, the enclosure for Henley Regatta, for £289 from plus VAT. But you do get quite a lot.
Did you get dinner?
You do, you get 4-course luncheon.
Ooh.
Yeah. You get fine wine,
Okay.
a bandstand, a documentary about the regatta, and all sorts of other stuff.
Better start saving up.
Yeah, it's really quite rainy now.
It is.
Yes, interesting. We saw them setting up again for the Reading Festival, which we did last year.
Rewind.
Yeah, Rewind Festival. And we just went through. I'm getting spots on my glasses. Just went through Hambledon Lock, and on the lock gates there was green tape. The volunteer there basically told me that a little while ago a hire boat went through. It's getting more and more rainy. Hire boat went through and lost gears. Couldn't put the boat into gear, so couldn't put it into reverse to stop, and basically smashed the lock gates. He said poor lady was crying, was in a right old state, so they sort of helped her out. Basically the hire company came out and helped and everything else, but yeah, they've sustained a little bit of damage on their lock gates, bless them.
Fixed it with tape.
Yeah, fixed it with a bit of duct tape by the looks of it.
Then that's just so I know it's there.
Yeah. Oh my word.
What a day.
Just went through Hurley Lock and it bucketed it down, absolutely bucketed.
Heavens opened.
Yeah, straight into the next lock, which for the life of me I can't remember the name of it right now. And we were just talking about a boat that its gears went and it rammed the lock gates. Just literally happened to us behind, so we were in the lock and a boat came in behind us and squished little boaty, which we're towing. Thank goodness actually little boaty was there because
it's inflatable.
Acted, yeah,
so...
like almost as a bumper. Otherwise probably his anchor would have gone back through our back canopy.
It would have, yeah, it would have been up into the back of the boat. Yeah.
And the gear lever was in the poor guy's hand.
I couldn't do anything.
So yeah, the lock keeper sort of helped pull him back out of the lock and we could go on our way. But oh, dearie me.
It's all happening.
It's all
Hopefully
happening.
that's it.
Anyway, we were evicted from Henley.
Oh yeah. Oh, we were chucked out of Henley.
Chucked out of Henley. Honestly, I don't think we were that bad.
It wasn't that bad.
We just slightly. So we were, actually I was sitting having breakfast on the back deck, lovely morning. Noticed one of these piling, what are they called? Those?
What's a piling rock? We had moored up onto a pontoon. A nice lovely pontoon, fake grass.
Yeah, left
great.
from the regatta.
Yeah, and down in the town they had the people that take them out, so they got the pontoons that with all the cranes on, and he'd come up and spoke to you, hadn't he? I'd gone out for the morning quickly, and
he said, "Oh, are you planning on staying here?" I was like, "Oh yeah." So
sitting there like this,
you know,
yeah,
breakfast as you do. And he said, "Oh," he said, "we need to take the stage out." I was like, "Oh no!" I said, "Really?" I said, "We're really enjoying this little stage, a little bit of fake grass."
Wipe your feet before you come in. Yeah,
baby
dog loved
can get
it.
on and off really nicely. And he said, "That's right." He said, "You can back up." He said, "It'll take us 15 minutes and then you can like pull back onto it." But we said, "Oh, it's all right. We'll just move down a little bit." So,
yeah, it's too shallow when they took the pontoon out.
from our space.
No, it was a good space.
Oh.
Mind you, we got another good space.
We did get another good
Literally
space.
behind the tree behind us.
Yeah.
So wasn't far.
So yeah, there we go. So we've moored in Marlow and we've just come out for a walk, and we just went to the famous ice cream shop that makes your ice creams into a flower.
Makes your day happy.
Yeah. Last year when we came to Marlow. This is the Book of Lies, so where you can moor. I will show you. Yeah, right there. Problem is, if you're banging your pins, you don't know who you might hit. So I don't think this is probably the best place to moor.
You'll get haunted.
Very pretty church though. And we're currently on the Marlow suspension bridge. Pan round.
It's very boingy.
It's very boingy.
It's cool.
We've been told, don't know whether it's true or not, that Chris Evans lives just over this bridge next to the rowing club. Haven't seen him, but apparently in one of these houses. So it's a bit later, early evening now. You can hear the bells from the church at Marlow ringing.
Quasimodo.
And been a bit productive after our little explore. Richard washed down the boat because it was filthy.
Most of it.
Yeah, well,
Can't do that side.
roof, bow and one side. Can't get to the other side, so that's going to have to be next time.
Very dusty.
I forgot to say, on our travels up here, we saw the pirate pizza boat. And we've seen it quite a few times now. It's got a big, like,
Pizza oven
pizza
on the back.
oven on the back of the boat.
We've never managed to get to him where he's been doing anything.
No.
And we've never got a pizza.
No, or ever seen him cook a pizza, but
No.
it's called pirate pizza, so have a look out for that. One day we might get a pirate pizza, you never know.
Maybe. Don't think it'll be this year.
Anyway, that's us for tonight. Like always, give us that cheeky little like, hit that subscribe button, and ping the notification bell. And YouTube will tell you when our next video is released. And he found that really funny. See you next time.
Yeah.
Bye.